Now I've just bought this rack of a quad bike, and what I want to do, because it's got the motor, but I just found out has no controller in it. It doesn't have a throttle or any of the electricals apart from the motor, but it has 4 good wheels and an 800-watt motor. The frame has some issues, there's some cracks, and we'll have a look at that later on in the video, and I know why it's cracked in the front chassis. But what I want to do is make either the white car or the yellow car with this powertrain. The white car already has an electric motor in it. I think that's only a 100-watt, but it drifts pretty well, and you would have seen it in some of the previous videos. And now I just want to make one of them with an 800-watt motor and see how well that goes. Here is the front suspension that I was talking about earlier, where the wheels, there's basically a bar that holds the wheels together, and it's welded to this one, and then you've got these 2 shock absorbers that are on the bar. So because it pivots on this kind of up and down, you can't have one wheel going up or the other way around, so the wheels cannot move independent. So there's a lot of twisting force in the bar that holds the wheels together, and that's why it cracked. The previous person that had it tried to put some blue tack and tape and ratchet straps to hold it together, and it kind of worked for a bit, but this is obviously broken pretty badly. Out of curiosity, I opened up the motor. There's just these 2 long bolts holding it together, and this back cover comes off, and holy crap, look what came out of it. I'm not quite sure where all of this plastic is from, but there was loads of it inside. So I'll probably take the windings or the coil out and then clean it off, see what else is in there, and then put it all back together, make sure the brushes go back in place. This is going to be a bit tricky to put it all back together, but we should be all right. The motor did spin even with all of this crap inside. You can tell where the plastic bits came from. So in between each one of these coils, there is this kind of plastic divider, and a lot of them have melted. There's still a few in place, but a lot have melted. So this definitely got very hot. Now, it still worked last time I tried it, so I'm going to put it back together. I cleaned it as well as I could. The biggest problem with this motor is the fact that the threads are gone, and I don't have a sprocket to put on it because it didn't come with one. So I'm going to try and use this clutch from an old engine that I had from an old quad bike and see if I can weld it on. I've wired the motor to 12 volts, and I did fit this sprocket from the old clutch I had. It's not running very true. There is a bit of a wobble to it because the hole I drilled there wasn't perfectly straight, because I did it by hand, but I'm hoping this is good enough. We'll see how it works. Slight change of plans with this, with the parts from the quad bike. Rather than putting the wheels and the motor on one of the other ride-on cars, I've decided to modify this quad bike, so I'll make it much lower, just try and make it cool. I've already cut a lot of the front frame. I just need to make something to put the wheels in place. Gonna lower it on the back quite a lot as well, and yeah, we're just gonna try and make it a little bit more cooler than it is. So with that slight change of plans, with me now working on the quad bike, excuse the mess in the background, but I did change this these front A-arms, and whereas before they used to be down here with the pivot point there and then the suspension, what I've done is I removed it and I moved them up here, and then I have a new A-arm in place, which I still need to weld, and it's only tacked there and welded a bit better there. I just wanted to see how it would sit. It's still a bit higher than I'd like, but unfortunately I don't think it can go any lower. Not with the setup that it has. I would have to make these steering arms myself if I wanted to lower it even further, but I think for now it looks better at this height, and at some point I might just change the tires to lower profile tires. That would make it look, I think, a bit better, and it will lower it as well. I've just briefly put it together to see what we're working with, and it's nice and even. Maybe the front is slightly lower than the back, and I'm also gonna struggle to lower the back any further because it's actually gonna be a little bit higher because this part of the frame hits on the motor, so I either have to cut it off fully and do something else here, or it's just gonna have to sit a little bit higher, which I don't really want. The whole purpose was to have it sitting quite low.
Can I have some help?
Oscar, do you want to lift the quad bike up so we can put the motor on it?
Okay, I'll help. Yeah.
You think that's enough?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
I think so too. Now we have this big heavy motor.
Might be a little too high, Daddy.
It's okay. I think it's a good height so we can work on it. So,
Yeah, it's good enough so you can work on the back.
yeah. Oscar's the cameraman.
You'll make it, and the engine will go.
Oh, the engine.
Oh, so we gotta screw it in.
Can I do
We're
it?
gonna screw it in.
Yes, Oscar, you're doing it, yeah?
As you see,
just
the
want to
engine is right there.
Is it?
I'm not sure it's in the right place because it's not in line with the holes.
It's not in line, but we are gonna make it in line.
And we need some screws. Of course.
I have some
Ew.
screws.
Come on.
Yes, Oscar?
Is it done?
It is not done.
No.
Does it look done to you?
No?
Okay, so now we have the motor installed, but it's making some funny noises, so we might need to change it. But we're now gonna put this throttle.
Throttle?
Yeah, this is a throttle. So
Why?
we can accelerate. We don't need to use a
So
pedal.
we can go fast or slow.
Yeah, this one. You can go fast or slow. But let's not forget the brakes.
And
So what are the lights then? Let's see.
Brakes are here.
we need to throttle.
How do they work?
Let me see on your bicycle. Which one is the front? This one is the back. Okay, so this one will be the front.
Daddy, are you doing
the
it? Okay. This
We will adjust the
upside
noise.
down.
It's not.
Daddy, this one is upside down.
It is not upside down, Oscar. You just need to trust me this time, okay? I will do it properly. You just wait and see.
Why do we have that on
Dad,
it?
this is like the bicycle.
Daddy, look.
Yeah.
Except it. What's this one?
Is it going now? Is it going now?
Not yet. So we've just connected the battery. Yeah, connected to the controller with our homemade cable. Then we've connected it here. Oscar, watch it.
Turn it off.
So it is on now. We can see how much power is in the battery. So if you spin it slowly, very, very slowly, it moves. Yeah, it can go slow and it can go fast. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick test drive to see if it has enough power, and then we're gonna mount the brakes and we're gonna mount the battery properly. We're gonna have to paint it as well, but we just wanna make sure that it works first before we spend too much time making it better. Now that we know the quad bike works, I'm just gonna try and clean it up a little bit, tidy up some of the bolts. I think maybe I might need to weld this rear frame because it's just a little bit wobbly, and because of the amount of camber I have on the front wheels, when I rode it, it felt a little bit unstable. And then I also need to find good mounting points for the ECU and some place for the battery, and then we should be good to go. I was thinking of painting it nicely, but maybe that's a project for another day. I've put a bit of a plate down here so I can mount batteries easily. So I made a cutout and I welded that in place. I made a mount here for the ECU. I just need to now put some of the fairings, the handlebars, run the cable to the brakes. I made another bit of a bracket for the rear brake here because the motor wouldn't fit. So other than that, I think it's just a case of putting it all back together. And also, before I forget, I did weld this rear swing arm in place. It used to have a shock absorber here, which I took off and put a metal bracket in place just so it can sit a lot lower than it did before. But it was a bit too loose, so I decided to weld it just so that it's less loose, and hopefully that makes the steering a bit more stable.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. And everything you bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Like, I want my truck is bigger than this one.
So how does this one do?
Like so. This way, this way, this way. And then press PD mode.
Press PD mode.